We've been married 12 years, and I'd say for the first 8 years of those, we were very much assumed traditional roles. You know, I did the budget, and I set the tone for how we did money, and she wasn't as involved all the time. And I think really what that led to was friction between us, and just being human. It was very easy for me to approve, that extra purchase, but then be scrutinizing, other purchases that she made. A good friend of ours came to us and said, "Hey, why don't you come check out this class that our church is teaching, and just hear what is being said and see if it really helps out with your family." And once we started attending and listening and really thinking about what those principles were that were being taught really could do for us, that's when we started to see a change in our family's dynamic and our family's future. It wasn't until we started doing things together that God very kindly revealed the selfishness of sometimes my own heart, and also unified us and caused a lot of the friction to just disappear.
It took out the question of like, oh, can I do this? Can I do that? Can I buy this? It was more of a like, okay, well, we have it in the budget. We already planned it out. So you don't even have to ask questions. It's like, we already have it set up for, you have money allotted for you, money allotted for me, and we already have it all planned out. There's not like, oh, you're spending too much here, I'm spending too much there. There's not the argument or anything. It takes that out of it. And it just becomes like us working together on one budget, us coming together as one.
When I heard that New Hope was doing a money management class with a focus on biblical principles, I was pretty excited because we are definitely in a season where we feel like we've implemented a lot of practical wisdom and kind of gotten our financial lives together from the mess that we started with. I would love to reinforce a lot of those basic principles with kind of how God feels about money, focusing on what the heart and the attitude behind some of the actions that we have been taking are, so that they're long-lasting and they're true acts of faith. Instead of sometimes, everyone can make a budget, and even non-Christians can be good with money, but adding a value of seeing money how God sees money, and implementing that as the root of why we do things that we do, really spoke to me.